with it? This your boy Nene, back with another reading. This is gonna be a reading for the sign of Sag. So Sag, what's going on? What's happening? So some of y'all personality may become a lot more fun. You guys may be also becoming a lot more theatrical, all right, a lot more bolder. Okay. Some of y'all are gonna be becoming a lot more disciplined. All right, but others of you guys are well, I think that you guys are becoming a lot more reinforced in a philosophy that's being built for yourselves. All right. Some of y'all may be also experiencing extreme luck during this time. I don't know why. I don't see no Wheel of Fortune, but the Sag energy and this Saturnian energy was giving me more of like a lucky period that may be coming from hard work or from like being maybe responsible, from buckling down, maybe from having more discipline, maybe for having, I don't know, maybe you guys are just having more optimism when it comes to obstacles or when it comes to like trials and tribulations, difficult periods in your time, difficult periods in your life. You guys have maybe kept the optimism, kept the faith, but well, it's not really faith, but we'll say faith. If you guys kept the optimism and the faith that like things were going to work out, and they are, they're showing results. So some of you are going to be starting to see stuff like that happen, where you guys keep optimism up, even when it seems like it's going to be irresurmountable or like difficult to attain or achieve. You guys are going to be doing it. Some of y'all with flying colors. We got eighth house here, so there's going to be a transformation of you guys at your core, right? And the way that you guys think. So stuff that you guys maybe were afraid of, or things that you guys maybe felt were off limits, or stuff that you guys may have thought were, let's say, taboo or not like accepted by your culture or by your society or by your peer group. You guys gonna be seeing a way where like you can kind of blend these things in together. You know what I mean? So like maybe it's not exactly how my peers would have done it. So let's say, for instance, I always think of, let's say that you didn't take the traditional route to like maybe becoming financially free, right? You know what I mean? You guys could kind of find a way to intertwine with it. You know what I mean? Like for instance, this could be like doing astrology, doing YouTube, doing social media, maybe doing hair, doing whatever. Something that's not considered to be society. Let's say you're not a doctor, you're not a lawyer, you're not a police officer, you're not a, you know what I mean, in the military. You've done something that maybe wasn't traditional to gain you guys some money or gain you guys some security. All right. Like you handled responsibility or like adult issues, but in a way where you know what I mean, you didn't do it the way that like we were taught to do it as children or taught to do it, you know, growing up. So something like that's happened. All right. Also the way that you guys would be thinking. You guys may be a lot more flexible with your mindset, the way that you're able to communicate. All right. You guys also may be keeping up with like I don't know, let's say keeping up with Joneses in a way. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't intend to, but like you guys may be keeping up with, let's say, higher quality or higher status people. You know what I mean? So like you could have, let's say this an example of that would be like s- say that you were like a beginner in a basketball league, you know what I mean? Maybe you're a rookie or you were in like the JV and you're keeping up with varsity, you know what I mean? Scoring as much as the higher scores, you know what I mean? Something like that. Like, or like you can say you're a social media influencer with a smaller account, but you're having the same engagement as larger accounts. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that could be happening here. Because that eighth house means that you guys are tapping into something that's unknown to others. All right. So let's see what else we got going on. Oh, I know what your hard work will be paying off though. All right, we got the Emperor in reverse. Okay, okay. So, hmm, so you guys could be dealing with somebody who's going to be trying to impersonate you, or try to impersonate the type of person that you guys would like in a relationship. They're going to be trying to create themselves to be what you would like to be, to renew the connection behind you or between y'all. So I say behind you. So whatever connection you may have had in the past, it's going to try to rebirth itself or I don't know, renew itself or bring itself back to life. All right. So somebody who wants to be able to take advantage of the feelings and emotions that you guys may have had for each other. All right, trying to make a move on y'all. Somebody else, if it's not somebody who's trying to take advantage of the feelings and emotions that y'all have, it's just somebody who's trying to connect because of an experience that y'all already shared prior. That's what I mean. So like you don't really have to have feelings for this person. You could have just had an experience before that they maybe didn't move forward in the way that they felt like they should have. Now we move forward. You know what I mean? So I get that. So it's maybe somebody who's intimidated by y'all at first, or was intimidated by maybe the leverage that you guys had in the connection. You know what I mean? Maybe you were a lot more, I don't know, self-empowered. You know what I mean? Maybe you weren't taking them seriously, because that can sometimes take people's power away when they can't assert themselves when you don't take them seriously or don't see them as like a threat or you don't see them as like an authoritarian. A lot of people feel intimidated by that because they're like, well, I've gotten to here. I'm at this stage, you know what I mean? So you should look at me in this light. But, you know, this could be boss, manager, teachers. father figure, mother figure. It could be boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. It could be anybody at one time who you wanted to impress or who you wanted the admiration, respect of. You know what I mean? Trying to now become or conform. Well, I'm gonna say conform or try to now transform into what you would like them to be. You know what I mean? They'll put on the act. Now, some of y'all have like wanted to include you or wanting you to be part of something big or wanting you to be a part of like, I don't know, some experience that they have. All right. So there's somebody who didn't take action in the past. You know, maybe some of y'all, they felt like it was, I don't know, they may have felt like there was like irreconcilable differences between y'all. They may have felt like you and I are two totally different people. Our view sets, our mindsets about relationships aren't the same. So some of y'all could have been somebody who's just afraid of that. Because the eighth house could just be like maybe they weren't really aware of like, you know, maybe what they really cared about. The eighth house comes to question about what's really true for you at your core. So that's what I was saying earlier. A lot of change is going to be happening at a deeper level for y'all. Because in a taboo of version could be like women who date married men or men who, you know, are married and cheat. These are taboo, but we know they exist. You know what I mean? And some people go for it, some people don't. I'm not telling you to do either or. You know what I mean? This could also be like people who maybe gambled to get rich or like scammed or, you know what I mean, did whatever Ponzi schemes or whatever they may have done to get rich. You're not telling you to do any of these things, but like it's a version of this where it's like it wouldn't be condoned at some point, or like maybe this person was afraid of it because they were thinking how other people would perceive them. I get them like, you know, feeling like maybe they question their own judgment. Like maybe I should have taken action in this way because I got a page of cups, which means they're going to offer you guys something or invite you guys to do something, or they're going to be a lot more pleasant, or they're going to apologize, or they're going to do something soon to feel you out. Some of y'all it's just to kind of see if you guys still have those same feelings, those same underlining emotions, because it's somebody who's been thinking about y'all for a while or been thinking about maybe the end of the connection or thinking about maybe the intensity and the depth about y'all connection. You know what I mean? So yeah, they're gonna take action. Some of y'all is somebody who maybe felt like it was love at first sight because that page of cups, somebody who is a romance, what do you call it? An admirer. They're an admirer. So somebody who admires you guys. And that may be also the same, like the same thing where I was talking about in the story with where it could be like a boss, a manager who's intimidated by you. They could also admire you. And because you didn't feel, let's say, threatened or intimidated by this person, or you didn't see them as like you know all encompassing or like almighty, you know, they could feel threatened by that or feel intimidated by that. So but anyway, some of y'all get them like doing a friendly gesture or trying to feel you out soon because they would like y'all connection to go deeper. You know what I mean? It may this somebody else may be a secretive connection or a secretive affair, you know, because of the eighth house sometimes they could be like not really seen by a lot of people. You know what I mean? We have a depth and an intensity and we're close, but like people don't really know how close we are. You may talk regularly. Like you may have friendships with people that you talk to regularly, but people don't even know that y'all exist or don't even know that y'all are a thing or that you know each other on this level. I get you guys, some of y'all gonna be doing something together. You know what I mean? They may let you guys be the boss or let you be in charge of like where it goes. Normally, just somebody who takes advantage of it. So some of y'all, they may try to take advantage of it, and others of y'all, I kind of feel like this is somebody who's soft on y'all, fond of y'all. You know what I mean? They could be a public servant or like some of y'all an influencer or have some type of pull over others. You know what I mean? Some of y'all could be they have a larger following because, like I said, it's maybe somebody who has like power or pull over other people, but just felt like, well, I don't have that over you, so this may be like be a dead connection. So I might as well just kind of like you know either drag my heels or like not really move forward with it until it fits the picture or the I don't know, the outcome that I would like to see. But anyway, it's going to be a talk soon that you're going to be having. And you guys may be feeling a lot more clever or feeling a lot more bolder about like stating your terms with this person. So it could be done with the Sag, the Capricorn, Aquarius, Scorpio, Cancer, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sag, Virgo, Gemini, Aries. All right, did I say Aquarius? I think I did. Okay, so anyway, Sagittarius, that was y'all reading. Thank y'all for being here. Thanks for rocking and rolling. I appreciate y'all for support. Yep, that's about it. All right, y'all have a good one. Enjoy yourselves.